Hello everyone and welcome to Tech in a Nutshell. So in this video, we're going to see how we can use ChatGPT to generate slide content and then use another tool to create professional looking presentation, just like the one you see in front of me. So everything you see here was generated with AI, thereby reducing the time it takes for me to create presentation, and everyone can do this for free. So let's jump right into it. The first thing you want to do is you want to define the brief. Now, in defining the brief, you want to ask a critical question. Who is the audience for this presentation, right? And what kind of content would be on this presentation? Now, I have a prompt that can help you get started. So I'm going to log into ChatGPT. If you don't have an account, open chatgpt.com and there you can sign up for free or log in. So in this case, I have an account already. So I log in and I use my Google account to log into this place to ChatGPT. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to define the brief. Now, defining the brief involves understanding who is your audience, what the outcome you're expecting, and also what's the call to action. Without this, even AI would give you a generic slide. Okay, so I have a prompt here that you can use, and I'll just copy this and paste and also share this with you in the comment section. So I have here, you're a presentation strategist, create a 10 slide outline on. So here we're going to put in the topic that we're looking at for the audience. So in my case here, I'll say create a 10 slide outline on importance of eating healthy meals, right? And the audience would be for university students. Okay, now we said include slide titles and 3 bullet points per slide. Make slide 1 a title slide and slide 10 a call to action. Now here you click on send. Now ChatGPT would create these slides for you, the overall structure of the slides. Slide 1, slide 2, why healthy eating matters in university, common challenges students face, nutrition and academic success, fiscal health benefits. So it has created an outline for us that we can immediately use. Now, after you create this initial brief, now you want to generate the second thing you want to do is to generate the slide outline, using ChatGPT again. Now, what do we do here? We use another prompt, and I will share this prompt with you. Now, this is the prompt we use. Turn this outline into complete slides. For each slide, return slide title, truthful, concise bullet points, speaker notes, and one visual idea or suggestion. Now I send it to ChatGPT. It will then build upon what I initially had for the slides. Okay, so you can see here for slide 1, it has given us the bullet points, right, the speaker notes, and also the visual idea. Now with this content, we can take this into the next AI tool for creating the slides, the presentation slides. Now for this next tool, we use a tool called Gamma.app. So Gamma.app is a tool that allows us, so I'll just sign out so you can see the home page. Now it's a tool that allows us create presentations, some basic web pages, and a few other things. So this is how the home page will look like. You want to come here where you have start for free or login. So in my case, I have an account already. So I click on login and I continue with Google. Okay, so sign in with your Google account, and now you are at this page. Now, the next thing you want to do is you would see a button at the top called Create New with AI. Now click on that button. Now you have 3 suggestions. We either paste in text, or we generate, or we import a file or URL. So in this case, we're going to import text since I have the text already from ChatGPT. So I click on paste in text. Now I go back to what ChatGPT has given me and I copy from slide 1 all the way to the last slide. Okay, I copy, Ctrl+C for copy, and I come into this place under presentations. I click in paste, Ctrl+V, right? So this is all my slides, slide 1 all the way to slide 10. Now if you scroll down a little bit, you would see a question: what do you want to do with this content? Do you want to generate from notes and an outline to turn rough ideas into this, or you want to summarize long text in documents, or you want to preserve this exact text? Now you are free to choose any option, but in this case I'm going to generate from notes and outline. So this will tell Gamma to also take initiative to create something really good. Now once you select the option, you click on continue to prompt editor. Now this would begin processing your prompts and add each slide into what we call card by card format, right? And here you can edit the content if you want to edit, right? If there's anything you want to edit. Now by your left, you would see the amount of text you need to choose. Do you want minimal text, concise text, detailed, or extensive? Now, it's up to you to choose whatever style you want. So in this case, I'll leave it as concise, right? And yeah, you determine who the audience is for. Now, because ChatGPT had already given us who the audience is, it picked that up and put it here. So you can decide to change the audience if you have a new audience, right? And the tone, you can determine if it's friendly, professional, strict, however you want to sound. You tell Gamma.app, and then the theme of the presentation. Here you can choose how the look and feel of the slides would look like. So you can just select any of this and see how they look. Okay, so it's up to you to choose how you want the slide decks to look. So for me, I will do something either orange or green since I'm dealing with food. So I think I'll use this one. I saw something here. Okay, I'll use this one. Okay, and I click on select theme. Now the other thing you want to select is image source. You could either leave it as automatic. This would enable Gamma to choose what image sources they think is best for each slide, or you use AI images or web images or illustrations. So in this case, I'll leave it as automatic, and I click generate. Now when you click on generate, Gamma will begin to work on your presentation slides. So you can see on my screen, it's creating the slides for me, right? And we'll just give it a few seconds to create the slides. Okay, so as you can see, it's using illustrations for me, the importance of eating healthy meals, and now you can edit whatever text you want or take away whatever content you don't need from each slide. Okay, and you can change the images. Let's assume you don't like this image. You can click on edit image and say change image. Okay, and press enter. So it's going to update that image for you to something else. So you can see now it has updated the image for me. Now I have this beautiful slide created in seconds. Now if I don't like the theme of these slides, I can come at the top here, we say theme, and edit it and choose something else. Okay, so you can see it has changed the entire layout and theme of the presentation. Now if you can you can customize the slides as much as you want, and when you are done, you come to the top and click on download. So click on the three dots here, right, and you click on export. Now you can either export as a PDF or PowerPoint or Google Slides. So in this case, I would use PowerPoint. Okay, so to export the slides for me as a PPT. Now if you don't have PowerPoint, you can also use PDF or Google Slides. Since most of us have Google accounts, we can use Google Slides. Okay, so I have this beautiful presentation created. Now let me open it. So as you can see here, we have this beautiful presentation here for us to also make whatever edits we want to make. right? So you can see we're able to do all this in minutes, okay, without putting putting so much effort into the creation. Best, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you found this tutorial very useful for your job, for your business, for your research, for any presentation you're preparing for. Now I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.